Hey, this is Erterfi, and I'm back with another commentary. Today we're going to be looking at a user that had called themselves Review the Reviewer. Now, this person is a developer of a game that Jim Sterling had did a squirty play, quote-unquote, on. Pretty much it was like a first impressions, let's play type video. And the developer got their ass on their shoulders and is now providing a text commentary over Jim Sterling's rebuttal of the whole situation. So, with that said, let's get right into this.
Slagging me off and calling me an idiot. He was saying, let me flap my stupid mouth for a bit because I need to read this for you and myself since I didn't actually try the game before I started recording the review. These models are not as detailed as the first. It's not that maybe I like the first, but rather I know I need to be negative, so I'll point out the other two. They go through the entire 10-minute video defending.
Okay, now there's two problems that I have with this part. One, he states that Jim Sterling is using his footage without the developer's permission. That's pretty much what that whole post there was in a nutshell. Meanwhile, Jim Sterling's commentary is in the background. Irony. The second part that bothers me is that this person says that reviewers don't actually contribute anything to the industry, despite the fact that yeah, they kind of do. They're reviewers. They tell you what they think of the game. Is it good? Is it bad? What's wrong with it? What's good about it? These are the kind of people that you want to listen to if you want to make a decent product.
The game. Here we are. I think they thought I was trying to point out how shit the gun models were. But
okay, I'm going to just say two words right now. Fair use. Hear that? Fair use. Look it up. You might want to check into this whole thing called fair use.
They were too good, so I didn't. Let's get into the game. Never mind talking about the progression system through character.
Okay, this is only a fraction of what Jim Sterling actually does. If you actually take the time to go to The Escapist, you can see a lot more of his content, which is going to be scripted, which is going to be edited, which is going to be a lot more clean. And you cannot tell me that does not require effort. You cannot tell me that doesn't require at least an ounce of hard work in order to produce. Don't call someone a leech just because of one fucking video.
And gun upgrades. Hell, while we're at... Oh, it's going very quickly. It actually says comical use of excessive physics and blood. But let's exaggerate for a punchline and really smack down with a snazzy, over-the-top comment to show I'm negative immediately. Now remember, this is Jim fucking Sterling. I've reviewed tons of games. Don't mind that I haven't playtested this title at all. So instead of showing you the good and bad, I'm going to show you right now that
It's called a first impression. Your game did not leave a very good one. And based on the gameplay that I saw, not necessarily because of Jim Sterling, because of the gameplay that I saw, I would have to agree with him. It does not leave a good taste in my mouth.
I'm truly oh, well, they said I was a total fucking moron there. I'm not going to look at the HUD at all or explain about it. Why bother? There is no information there I need. So there, it goes on and on like this. So they do the whole thing. There we are. What's funny to me is they think this is a review, when these are, and have been for, about a year and a half now.
I find it hilarious that you think that Jim Sterling's word is going to affect the sales alone. Yeah, they might affect them a little bit, but I find it hilarious, absolutely hilarious, that you're shouting at Jim Sterling for this kind of bullshit, when in reality, the thing that's going to be affecting your sales the most are these videos that you've been making. These videos where you're getting your ass on your shoulders. These videos where you're just being a total dickwad to a critic for criticizing your game, for doing their job as a critic, for criticizing your game in hopes that maybe you might produce something better later on. Let me tell you something here real quick. I might have bought your game. I like bad games. I like going onto the Steam page and finding a game that is notoriously bad and playing it. That's what I enjoy doing it, if only so I can laugh my ass off about it. I'm not saying that your game is good, because based on what I've seen, it's not. But I might have still bought it for the simple reason that it was bad. But that's not going to happen now. Wanna know why? Because you decided to act like a total dickwad. Because you acted like a jerk. Because you got your ass on your shoulders. Because you acted like a child. Because someone criticized your game. Someone criticized the game that you, my friend, are selling. And how is Jim Sterling damaging the value of the game? It's still a game. You still can play it. Jim Sterling isn't handing you a copy of the game. Jim Sterling isn't effectively sitting there playing the game for you. He's doing first impressions of it. He's telling you his thoughts about the game. That's not devaluing the work. You can still go out to the store and buy the game. It's still going to be worth the same amount of money whether you want it. And you don't realize that. The only thing that you see is that, oh shit, someone is criticizing my game. I need to throw a shit fit. And I'm not just talking about you, the developer of Slaughtering Grounds. I'm talking about the guys behind Gary's Incident. I'm talking about the guys behind The War Z. I'm talking about all of those people that think that the best way to deal with criticism is to get angry, is to shout, is to scream, is to bitch, moan, groan, and complain. And I can tell you this, I am willing to bet money on this. If you continue the way that you are now, your career as a developer is going to be very, very short-lived. And it's not going to be because of Jim fucking Sterling either. It's going to be because of your attitude. And because no one is going to want to play your games if you continue to throw these shit fits. So allow me to reiterate. I might have wanted to go out and buy your game. I might have wanted to do that. Not anymore. That game is no longer going to have the potential of being within my Steam library. Hell, I am not even willing to waste the hard drive space to download that game off of the Pirate Bay. I'm not. I refuse to support people like you. I refuse to support people who decide to get their ass on their shoulders because someone said something mean about their game. A game that, by the way, you're selling for money. And say whatever you want about commentators. Say whatever you want about people who criticize videos on the internet that are made strictly for the hell of it. Say whatever you want about those people. Say whatever the hell you want about me. But the moment that you start charging for something, all bets are off. All criticism becomes fair game. Because now you have put the consumer's wallet in question. Now you are asking for something in return for this game. You are asking people to give you money for this game. And when people do that, there's a certain trust between the developer and the player. The trust that this game is going to be fun, that this game is going to be entertaining. If it is not fun, if it is not entertaining, then it's not doing its job. And you as a developer are not doing your job. So go ahead. Go back to work. Continue developing games. I'm not gonna buy them. I wonder how many people will.